Hello friends. Recently, like a lot of other average Joes, I went to the cinema to see Deadpool and Wolverine. And it is a movie. Sure, it's funny, emotional, nostalgic, and it is packed with cameos that will ignite every nerd's darkest, juiciest fantasies. But does it manage to save the MCU? Do Wolverine's rock-hard abs manage to change the minds of many fans who have been let down by the dropping quality of the past few Marvel movies? I'm here to answer this exact question in today's video. Spoilers ahead. Alrighty, so does Deadpool with his good pal Wolverine save the MCU, or does he kill it? Get it? Deadpool kills the Marvel universe. Again? No? Well, I mean, kind of? Is it a good movie? Sure. But it has been hyped up as the first Deadpool MCU movie. And well, it's not really an MCU movie. What I'm talking about is that it doesn't take place in the main MCU universe, Earth 616. Well, I mean, only for like 3 minutes. It takes place in our old Fox X-Men universe, with Dead Logan, which is even more confusing because I thought Logan was in another universe. Anyway, it's Deadpool, the continuity never made sense, so let's just move on. This movie is more of a love letter to the old Fox universe, rather than one to the MCU. In fact, it mostly makes fun of the MCU for the, pardon my French, show it's been recently, and I kind of love it for that. I used to be the kind of fan that tried to keep up with all the projects and lore this universe has, but in recent years, I couldn't bring myself to watch some of these monstrosities. Secret Invasion was my last straw. Sure, She-Hulk was bad, but at least it was kind of entertaining. It had Daredevil in that mustard suit for the one episode. But this show, honestly, I don't remember a single thing from the show except for the weird AI intro it had. And it has Samuel L. Jackson. Okay, to be fair, he was in the new Garfield 2, which was atrocious, but let's move on. I must say, I've heard many valid criticisms about this movie, and I understand why some people don't like it as much. Deadpool and Wolverine is a mess, but it's a fun freaking mess. The opening sequence was such a vibe, the X-Men related moments, more specifically Wolverine related moments, had me smiling like a child. But yes, if you're not a diehard fan, it may not hit as hard. In fact, you may hate it. There are so many jokes from older movies and references to real life behind the scenes stuff that only weirdos like me would understand. Well, me and you, of course. Yes, there are lots of cameos and fan service in this movie, but again, who cares? This is a fun comedy movie with the guy from The Proposal. I don't think this movie is trying to be a masterpiece. It's here to satisfy us fans for sticking with these characters for such a long time. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't excited to see Johnny Storm again. One of my earliest memories was watching the old Fantastic Four movies, and after seeing Deadpool and Wolverine, I rewatched them. They were pretty bad, but still, the nostalgia was there. Personally, I don't think this movie's trying to save the MCU. It's trying to give the Fox universe the proper ending it deserves. A legacy. It gives some fans the closure they need for characters like Elektra, Blade, Gambit, and all those other folks, which I must admit, I haven't seen their movies. Oh wait. Gambit didn't get one. Oops. What I have seen are the X-Men movies, which are honestly pretty fun. I can't even appreciate The Last Stand. It wasn't good, but it was kind of fun. Not this one. Get it away from me. Deadpool and Wolverine works as a throwback to the past, rather than a setup for the future, which most of these recent MCU projects are guilty of. I mean, can anyone tell me his name? Or this dude? All they've been doing is setting up the future, but I mean, come on, Marvel. Fans want to enjoy these movies and TV shows now. I honestly like that the post-credit scene in this movie was just a quick gag. I understand some people wanted the tease for Secret Wars, but I mean, look, we all know it's coming either way. A short tease won't make it come faster. Moving on, in my opinion, not every movie has to be connected to other MCU projects or set up some big Avengers level threat. Speaking of the future, Deadpool and Wolverine also gets us excited for the Mutant Saga in the MCU. I mean, can you believe it? The multiverse saga will conclude within a few years with the Avengers movies. We'll be getting a whole new saga in like 4 years, and I believe only 6 projects out of 22 have been related to the multiverse so far. And people are already sick of it. I think they should just do what DC did and give this universe a soft reboot after Secret Wars. I want to talk about the villain of this movie, Cassandra Nova. Honestly, I thought she was quite fun. I am a little sad because she doesn't get to do much in this movie, and her motivations are unclear. I mean, she sends Deadpool back to his universe, and then 3 minutes later she sends another 100 of them to kill him. But you know, it's whatever. This movie's stupid, I guess. Still, Emma Corrin did a great job. And Matthew McFadden as well. What I noticed the most were his unique facial expressions. So, good job, dude. Deadpool was also so cute. Oh yeah, I can't read. Dogpool was also so cute. And how cool is it that Matthew McConaughey plays the very end cowboy version of Deadpool? I mean, that's great, right? That's awesome! The action scenes were better than usual MCU explosions, and I don't know. The chemistry between Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman in this movie is great. I mean, you can't convince me that the scene in the Honda Odyssey wasn't a metaphor for an intimate hanky-panky smooching scene while You're the One I Want from Greece is playing in the background. Let's move on. All in all, Deadpool and Wolverine serves as a goodbye to the old Fox movies. And as I've said previously, it is not trying to save the MCU, but it does give us hope. It lets us know that Marvel is still capable of making good, entertaining movies. And well, is Deadpool and Wolverine an amazing movie? No, but it is kind of awesome. I think it was unfair to put so much pressure on this movie. The MCU has been around for many years with many ups and downs, and I do genuinely believe they can still make good movies without having to rely on a guy in a red and black spandex. Sure, movies like Deadpool and Wolverine may not be as complex as, I don't know, some movie from the 1950s? I don't know, I've only seen one. Lord. To be honest, I don't know how to end this video. But hey, at least like this movie, I'm self-aware, I think. Oh, wait. Sorry if this video was a bit of a mess. It's my first attempt at making something like this, but I do hope you enjoyed it. Thanks a lot for still being here, you know, the video's kind of over. But you should know, I like to talk about other movies too, not just Marvel movies. I just thought it'd be easier to start with something so familiar. I do hope you enjoyed this video. I'll be doing more in the future, so stick around. I'm happy to have you here. If you want, you can also find me on Letterboxd, right here. And, you know, have a nice day. Bye-bye. You can go now. The video's over. It's done. There's no post-credit scene. But I am planning to make a video on post-credit scenes and how they fucking suck.